First of all, I think I do need to apologise.
To absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants. Let me raise this. This is what I want to do. This is what I do.
No, basically I did clickbait a couple of you in with this video, but upon realising how fast it was growing, I did actually change the thumbnail. The title was Never that we got in, but it was convincing, and I'm sorry. But the reason I'm not so sorry is that I feel like you should maybe take a look around at a couple of my real life videos, not my gaming ones, which I've shied away from a little bit, but you should look at them, and I'll link a couple of my favourites below, because I think I make good content. I'm not saying it's like good as in great, because it's not had thousands and thousands of pounds poured into it. I mean, if you looked at my setup right now, I mean, this proves it more than anything. Here's my microphone, which is rubber banded to my camera, and then this cheap spotlight that I got from eBay for about £30. And yeah, oh, and not to mention these lights, which are never up here. But again, that's the fake side of me coming out, because I don't normally even make videos here. I think I've made one or two in this very corner. It is what I want to do eventually. I've bought a project on the side so I can make stuff like this, but that's a bit of a secret at the moment. But yeah, thanks as well. It's mainly a thank you video. I don't know why I didn't start by saying that. I started with an apology that was some sarcastic link to Conor McGregor, and then I actually forgot to say thanks. But that's real. That's the real me. I'm forgetful as hell, so I am thankful. But I'm not going to edit that in any earlier than I said it. In fact, I should edit in the 2 minutes of silence of me just standing in front of the camera waiting to say something, and that's not because I'm so shocked or in awe, just like, wow, sorry, what am I saying thanks for? Thanks for 500 subscribers. They come out of nowhere. I know what video you came from, alright, and there will be more like that. Less clickbaity, but like, I mean, I've got more exciting things planned, which we'll talk about later. But yeah, first of all, thank you for 500 subscribers. I wasn't expecting it anytime soon. I was stuck on like 420 forever, and then I made that video, yeah, it was a good video. It wasn't terrible. In fact, it's like one of my favourite vlogs, and we spent the whole time in one place. There was no special effects. It wasn't like too awkward to edit or anything like that. It was really easy going, and I'd really, even without the like going into Toys R Us, I feel like it showed me and my buddy Dom in what exactly I want to be, which was normal and vlogging in public. It was weird. If you came from any other video that isn't the Toys R Us video, then that would be cool to know as well. Do let me know where you came from, why you clicked subscribe, and even if you came from the Toys R Us video and you're watching this, because this won't get as many views by all means, but I'd like to know why you clicked subscribe. Did you think immediately there'd be more? Did you go and check out some stuff, or what? Because I mean, the quality of that video is very much the same as everything else I've ever made. The only difference was the thumbnail, which is like 90% of the reason people go to a video. But yeah, thanks for 500 subs, and I'm sorry if you felt scammed into it, but honestly, mate, I don't know how to tell you. Go look at some other stuff. So I feel like I need to tell you a little bit about me. I'm Kieran, as you can tell by the channel name. I have a full-time job where I leave at 7 AM and don't get home till 7:30 AM, and recently I've stopped making YouTube videos, which is really weird. Like, the second I stopped making videos and stopped making content that I hate, I made something that just like exploded, or maybe for the wrong reason, but I don't think it was. But yeah, the second I was just like in my head, before I'd even announced it anywhere, I was like, you know what I'm gonna stop doing? I'm gonna stop making the stuff that makes me unhappy and start doing stuff that I want to do. And then out of nowhere, poof, like, there's just a lot of traction. I did annoy a couple of people on the way, of course, but I replied with every comment that said clickbait. I made sure I replied to every single one with either something sarcastic. I think I replied to one saying, yeah, but the intro is good. And then a couple other just like, sorry, because I'm sorry. And I tried to be the better person. I didn't make up any excuses. It is what it was, or it was what it was. I changed the thumbnail, and it still did all right, so. But that's it. I'm not going to justify that video anymore. Cool. Okay, so have a full-time job. I recently technically stopped doing YouTube as much as I did. I have a second business on the side. I guess you can call it a business now. Dom, if you're watching, don't laugh, but kind of is, right? I love cars, I love dogs, I love pandas. I have a panda tattoo on my arm because I love them that much. I have a dog paw print on my arm because I love them that much.
Just to quickly explain, I'm going to end the video. My voice is cracking everything.
I'm never very good at voicing my political opinion. Not to say I wouldn't voice it, but I'm not very good at it, so it can come across offensive or just plain stupid. And I really want to make more content, but I'm really busy recently. See, I occasionally have like what I think are great ideas, and I don't want to share them with anyone. The amount of times I've messaged my buddy Dom, you know what, actually, let's quickly get on to Dom. Dom is like my best friend. We've always done YouTube together. We've always sort of created together. He's the only friend for a long time that knew I had YouTube, so I could talk about YouTube too. Since then, a lot more people have found out, or I've told, or whatever, but he's still like my number one. If I've got an idea, he's the one that's probably going to come with me, film it. Toys R Us was a good example. I've got a series called Life of a YouTuber, link down below, maybe if I remember. That's also a good example. Dom is literally always there. He doesn't like it, but he's like my number two. Number two, as in I'm number one, he's number two. Not in life, Jesus, he's probably like, he might be further ahead in life than me. He's definitely older, but I mean, like, as in I'm here, he's often there. I know for a fact if Dom was here right now, I wouldn't be filming on this little setup because he wouldn't have that. But yeah, he's like, I don't want to give him this credit either, so Dom, stop, shut your ears for like 10 seconds, but basically he's just like the second man to this channel. If there was two people, he'd be number two, but just don't tell him that. But yeah, that's Dom. And yeah, I have these great ideas that sometimes I tell him, and it's just getting the time. We live only about 30 minutes apart, but it's also getting the time to film them, because I still want to make a video every single Saturday, and it's hard to get. When you have an idea in the week, I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Dom like does shift work, so it's hard to get an idea, maybe write a bit of a scripty type thing if it's that sort of idea, and then film and produce it by like Saturday. So often there'll be like these little filler videos, which is me sitting on my computer reacting to something very what I'd call PewDiePie style, but I don't mind that because I love that style anyway. But there'll be more of that than the good stuff, which sucks, really. But then the other problem is, obviously I don't earn any money from YouTube, which isn't a problem. The problem comes that if I was to earn money and it was enough for me to quit my job, I don't think I would. I really enjoy my job and what I do, but I think it would probably, I guess I'd make it work a bit more, probably take it a bit more seriously. But I don't want to spend every single weekend doing this, because I spend all week at work. Some weekends I spend on my second businessy project thing, and yeah, it's time consuming. Everything's very time consuming. Life is time consuming. I like to cram in as much as possible, but to bring you like the best quality, it can't be filmed at like 9 PM at night, can it? That would just be silly. Like, I've even got ideas for Life of a YouTuber. I've got ideas for like an in-car type vlog that will be with Dom that requires GoPros. I don't own GoPros, so I probably borrow them off my friends. I'm not joking, because I need two, and they're like £400 each. And I'm not about that life. Another bit about me is my girlfriend, who I don't really show on this channel. I try to not show her on this channel, not for any particular reason, but basically she's mine and not yours, so stay away. And we're saving for a house, so that's like plummeted the YouTube budget a little bit. And I keep doing stupid things like buying vehicles and stuff. That's also plummeting the YouTube budget, but that's another thing. That's the other project that I want to talk about another time. But yeah. So there's a lot to take in that tiny little video. The main point you should take in is the thanks thing. If you're decided to subscribe to me just through one video, if you thought that was going to be good enough, then maybe you should watch a couple more. Don't unsubscribe though, or maybe get someone else to subscribe to me before you unsubscribe, so then I don't like lose numbers and stuff. Because what would really suck is if this video comes out on Saturday and then on Sunday like 10 people unsubscribe and I'm back but like 490. Because I've watched channels that were smaller than me absolutely explode for like a weird reason, because I mean, personally, and this is gonna sound really big-headed, but do think I make better content than a lot of channels personally. Hey, that's not this one. Don't check out Life of a YouTuber for like the good stuff. But they're the sort of videos I wish got that traction, not the Toys R Us one. But it happened how it happened. I want it to stay like that, and if I have to clickbait some of you in, unfortunately that is the way YouTube works. I mean, personally, if I get clickbaited into a video and I like the personality of the person there, I maybe like stick around, look at the channel, and then subscribe. that's in my head what happened, but I know it didn't. Someone just like, oh, this is a cool video, subscribe. Oh wait, it's rubbish, thumbs down, leave. But you forgot to unsubscribe, so yeah. Also, if you could turn push notifications on for when I release a video, I know it's every Saturday, but sometimes you need reminding, and they might not have catchy titles all the time because I don't want to really do that. This one definitely will have a clickbaity type title, not clickbaity, but like, oh my god, 500 subscribers, and then maybe like a thumbnail of me looking at my phone or something, I don't know. And then this backdrop is something I definitely want to work on because I really like it, but I'm having to sit, like, my camera is how many hands away? One, like 2 hands, so it's like there. My camera's right there, and it's got a wide angle lens. If I had a normal lens on it, it would be terrible. But yeah, that's me. Thanks for the subs. Stick around, watch more. Another video coming next week. I'm actually away when this comes out. Maybe I'll vlog it. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. See you next week. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, notifications. Bye. Wait, that's not even my outro. I don't know why I'm not even doing it. You know, I'm not going to do my outro. Go check it out on another video. I'll see you later.